Hello everyone, this is the quick project demo for my ACE compiler. So as you can see, this is the UI this is essentially the landing page for this web app. The goal here or the game here is that there is no setup needed. The moment you land here, you just start typing code as I'm doing here. I type console.log hello world. That's it. And I just click the run button and it's immediately giving me standard output because the code ran executed successfully with the message. As you can see, it is also giving me the time matrix, how much time did the Node.js behind the scenes took, and a memory, an idea of the memory usage of this whole app. Okay, so as you can see, if someone wants to write something else, some different language, my app supports 7 of the most popular languages: JavaScript, Python, C, C++, Java, Ruby, and Bash. All of these are supported. If you want to change the font size, you can do it from here. 16, 18, I have support up till 20. Next thing is, if we want to clear everything, what should we do? We can clear the screen like this. Everything gets cleared. And if we now, let me show you how this app handles error. Let's me run an infinite loop that doesn't print anything. I run and it hangs for some time, processes for some time, and it gives me this message that the process has been terminated because the program did not adhere to the runtime of 4 seconds and memory usage of 90 kilobytes. Since it was an infinite loop, no memory was used, but it wasn't printing anything, but it didn't adhere to the runtime. So it was killed. It did use some memory, but I don't have any time metrics for that. Similarly, recursions are handled. If I write a function test that calls itself and I call it again, as you can see, it's a runtime error and it handles that the maximum call stack size is exceeded, which shows that my app is also this compiler, ACE compiler is also able to handle recursive, infinite recursion cases. Now, there are some use cases here. Suppose I close this window and I open it again. Then as you can see, whatever I had typed, it is still here, which means there is persistent data client-side code storage for instant so that the user can instantly access it. Now comes the new thing is the person able to upload from the local file system. For that, the user needs to click on choose file and it immediately opens the file explorer of the host system and it will show, like it will indicate all the available supported files to begin with. But if the user wants, they can override this using all files. But let's say I open up a CPP file, a C++ file, because that is also supported. As you can see, the file name changed, that is hello.cpp. Now, if I try to upload it, as you can see, it immediately got written to my C++ window or from my C++ environment. But if you remember, I had some code left in the JavaScript part, which I haven't lost yet. So that persistent storage is also taken care of. So this C++ part is here. Now, let me also run it to show you if C++ works or not. Yes, of course it works, and it's executed successfully, and it's hello world. Let's see if I type something here. And by the way, I did not use, I may not be able to show it to you, but this, I used the key bindings control plus slash to get to this comment, which is a very VS Code-ish key binding. So suppose I type or I change this file and I call it this is a change, and I want to download this file now to my local system. That feature is also available. I just need to click my download button and it will immediately sense or immediately interpret the correct extension for the file, and you can save it as follows. As you can see, it got immediately downloaded. If I try to open it up, yes. So now once we are done with that, what we can do here is we can clear everything up. So everything gets cleared. Now, it also allows us to write or make use of command line arguments. So how do I show that? Is let me write something like this. Let const arg is equals to process dot arg v2, and if I try to print it, console.log arg, I provide some value here, let's say 4 to my input arguments. As you can see, it printed 4, which means command line arguments, the user can write dynamic programs by making use of command line arguments. So this is my quick demo of the ACE compiler. Hope you liked it. If you want to reach out to me, please click on any of these links here. It will take you directly to me. Bye-bye.